Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am Cassandra, and if you've been with me before, then you know that I enjoy cooking meatless meals. So, what does gardening have to do with cooking meatless meals? Well, for the first time ever, I am finally starting my own produce garden. I encourage you to eat as many fruits and veggies as possible. I love cooking with whole foods. And especially after last year, we all saw how important it is to just be self-sustainable and to really rely on ourselves for the things we need. A lot of our worlds were turned upside down, and we really had to put our priorities in order. And it was such a shock to go to the grocery stores and see a lot of the foods out of stock. This is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always dreamed of having a garden of my own, but I never realized how much of a necessity it would be, especially to have my own produce growing straight from my own home. I have an endless supply, and I know exactly what went into the growing process, what I'm eating, and what I'm putting into my body. So that is how this all ties into my cooking channel. I am finally growing my own food, and I wanted to bring you all along on this journey with me. Perhaps you're a first-time gardener as well, and of course you know that there is so much education on this all over the internet. You can search YouTube, search Google, read books. There are a ton of different techniques and methods to do this, and I did a lot of the research already for you. So I'm experimenting and I'm putting these methods to the test. I want to see how I can get better, and throughout the years I just want my garden to be better and better and give out more of an abundant harvest. So come along with me, and I hope you learned something as well. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, I am all open ears, and I want to hear what works for you or what doesn't. So this is just a little preview, my first month, starting my very first seeds ever. And I really am having great success. Everything's still indoors, and of course the true test will be once I get everything outdoors. But I have already experienced so much gratitude for what these plants are providing for us, and I just think this is going to be such a great learning experience. There's no judgment. These seeds know what they gotta do, and you just have to provide the environment for them. We consider ourselves plant-based here. We really make sure to eat as many plants as we possibly can. And I really want to set a goal for myself to have a plate full of food that I grew myself. Last year, that was my 5-year goal, to eat a plate full of food that was from my garden. But I really feel like that goal will hit sooner than expected. We will be growing tomatoes, cucumbers, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. We will be growing all types of greens such as kale, different types of lettuce, onions, herbs. I even have some flowers growing. I'll have beans, peas. Honestly, just everything I love to eat already. And if you've ever had fresh produce straight from the farmer's market or someone else's yard, you know that these fruits and veggies are no comparison to what you find in the grocery store. I also want to mention that I am trying to do this all on a very tight budget, so throughout these videos I will be showing you what I bought, how much everything was, and how I am recycling other household items to help me grow things. I will be making the garden beds outside on my own, buying material as cheap as possible, but making sure that everything lasts. And just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it needs to be low quality. You can still have a great garden and you don't need to spend thousands of dollars on it. So I hope you're excited as I am, and just keep in mind that the next month update is going to look completely different than this one, and I hope that you come along with me every step of the way. Happy gardening, take care, and I will see you all soon for more meatless ideas. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit that bell button to be updated along the way.